Oseel, and welcome back, family. Of course, you know what it is. It's another edition of Real Talk with your aunt and your uncle. What we're going to do today is we're going to share with you what we've done to become more sovereign in this sick system of things.
Yes, we've gotten a lot of questions on how the community can become more sovereign. And that's a very important question because a lot of us spend a lot of time dealing with the hurt and the pain that comes with discovering who you are. Don't be bitter and don't be mad because we've been lied to. It's time to step into action. So before we do any more history lessons for you all, we're going to give you some step-by-step ways on how you can be more sovereign in this 3D world.
Understand that we have to change the paradigm. We have to change the way we look at things, the way we feel about things. Instead of reacting, we need to respond more. You know, you need to go within because going within allows you to create. You also need to affirmate.
Wait. Is that step one or step two?
Well, it's one of the many steps.
Okay.
It doesn't make a difference what. I think the first step always is first identifying who you are.
First
that
step.
separates you from everyone else. And then you have to go within. You have to start changing certain paradigms in your life. Those paradigms that were produced by this narrative, the system of things.
Okay, change your mindset. Change the way you react to things. Start responding. That's the first step. And move on a different vibration, if that makes sense. Don't ride the wave.
Never ride
Move solo dolo. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes a lot of journeys in life are journeys that you have to take alone. Don't be afraid to walk alone.
As the old adage goes, the first step of a million miles is taken one step at a time.
That's right. And even if you can't see the end, just keep going. Okay? Now, step 3 and 4, I would say probably is that entrepreneurship.
Now, see, that's very important.
Let me, can I say?
Please.
Yeah. Entrepreneurship is so important because if you create jobs for your people, then they don't have to work for other people.
That's right.
See, 85% of employment is based off of small businesses. A lot of people wouldn't even be on first class flights if it wasn't for that tax write-off. You have to start your own business, even if it's 50-50. If it's you and 5 other people, like-minded people, try to start that corporation. Try to start that LLC. First, see what the problem is. Be a problem solver. Solve people's problems. And then you can mechanize that.
All of us have talents. Find out what you're good at and then be of service. If you're in service of people, then the returns will come in. You will manifest.
That's natural.
It's natural.
It's one of the laws of compensation.
That's right.
Okay? So don't even worry about being compensated. That'll happen. Don't worry about the money. That'll come. My next suggestion on being sovereign would simply be clean up your credit.
Have to clean up.
You can't start a business without cleaning up your credit.
No, because you need that business credit. You need that credit. You need to expand your credit horizons.
Right. You got to clean up your personal credit in order to be able to handle that business credit when it comes.
That's right.
All this ties into identity because once you self-identify, you can move with more confidence, knowing that you're more than just a black business. You are an indigenous business. Create a need for people, and then the money will come.
That's right. And stop looking at our communities as neighborhoods. They need to be more community. We need to be able to police ourselves.
Stop looking at the hood.
Right, stop looking at the hood. The hood no longer exists. It's about community. It's about services. It's about loving and helping and employing each other. You know, keeping us secure, policing ourselves.
See, that's important. Policing ourselves, governing ourselves, creating a community. When we go into our neighborhoods. We don't see us working in those convenience
No,
stores,
we should though.
but we should. Now, we
should.
don't have a problem shopping in Italian neighborhoods and seeing Italians run
Or
the
with
store
the Koreans.
when they are in their neighborhood, but the Koreans are in our neighborhoods. You see, we need to own that real estate. We need to come together. We need a community, a real community, where we can not have to worry about this Ponzi scheme of a government, this fiat money, this fiat
currency.
Okay, we gonna get that anyway. We are the backbone. We're the blueprint. But in order not to depend on that government, we have to help each other. Each one has to teach one, and we have to step into motion. We've been dealing with this hurt and pain long enough.
That's right.
We clap back all the time, but we have to step into motion of sovereignty.
That's right. I agree with you 100%. You have to start today. You know, in order to be more sovereign, then you have to realize that you've been miseducated, and you have to re-educate yourself, and especially re-educate yourself to the things that you need to know in order to prosper, in order to manifest.
So that would be investing in yourself.
Investing in that's what we do.
Yeah.
You know, we started our own business. She's the CEO, I'm the CBO.
Chief Executive Officer, Chief Visionary Officer. You need help. Nobody can do it alone.
That's right. And even if, like she said, even if it's 5 or 10 or 20 of you all, we can all go into business together. We can all benefit. We can also all buy land. We should be buying plots of land together, creating new communities instead of trying to build a community with the old.
Yeah,
You know,
we should
'cause
learn
the
from
old
the
has
old.
been tainted.
The old has been tainted.
So you need to start anew. You have to have a fresh perspective. You can't get caught up in all this bullshit out here. You have to realize certain things. You have to overstand. You have to understand. There's so much that you have to do, but it is so edifying once you've separated yourself and become a sovereign person, a sovereign Nietzsche. And that's how we've always been able to make it, is that we've always educated ourselves, and we always employed each other, and we policed ourselves. We don't need anyone to come in and police anything for us. We don't need anyone to give us a job that does not look like us. We need to love each other more. We need to support each other. We have to remember who we are. And you can do that so easily by separating yourself, changing that paradigm. You know, every day, instead of doing the same thing, start creating different things to do, things that are more edifying for you, things that are going to be more beneficial. If you plant that seed today, even if it's in your mind, if you plant that seed, now everything will come into fruition. You know, the old adage about sometimes it takes 10,000 hours to be proficient. You've got time. Put in those 10,000 hours.
But you need discipline too.
Oh, always need discipline.
So discipline yourselves.
Mhm.
Discipline yourselves. Discipline yourselves and
Yeah.
clean up the bloodline.
That's so important. You have to have discipline, and remember, you're honoring your ancestors by doing this. You're doing what we've always done. That's why we're the blueprint of the world, because we did it ourselves. We never depended on anyone else to do anything. We were producers. We were cultivators. We weren't consumers. If you're always on that consuming end, you're on one of those wheels that the hamsters turn, and you'll never get ahead. You'll never be happy. If you try to exist in this society the way it is, if you try to go along with what's going on, it's only going to pervert and sicken your mind even more. The system of things is made to do that. It's made to hold you back. Why not play your game instead of playing their game all the time? And if you know that we are the blueprint for everything, then it's easy. It's already within all of us. All you have to do is tap in.
Tap
In. First, tap into your identity. See, your identity separates you from everyone else in the world. You have a proud heritage, a proud legacy. It is not that of slavery. You know, you don't need to take a DNA test
That
to,
does not apply.
right, that's what DNA means to us. Does not apply. That doesn't apply to you because you know it's nothing but like reading your horoscope. You know, it's nothing but guessing. We know definitely who we are. We are the indigenous Niji of this land, and we can take back this land parcel by parcel. We can put all these other people out of businesses with our businesses, but we need to get back to who we are. We need to have more of a sense of solidarity for each one of us. Each one teach one, each one help one, each one show love, show the strength that you need. You know, it's not hard. It really isn't. All you have to do is make up in your mind that
You're gonna do it.
You're gonna do it. Just get out there and do it.
Yeah.
You know, like Auntie used to say, hey, if she gives you a can of pencils, you should be able to sell the shit out of that if you're a true hustler.
Yeah. Ain't
That-
nothing to it but to do it.
That's right. That came from us. We are the true hustlers. We are the real McCoy. Stop getting caught up in all this bullshit that's telling you that you're less than what you are. We're here to tell you you're more than what you think. We are living examples.
We
you
come
know?
from the bottom.
That's
We
right.
come from the underworld, and now we're shining up here
That's
and
right.
helping our people. You can do it too.
We all can do it. We can do it together. Let's get back to who we really are. Stop going along with whatever this society says you should be doing or consuming. We can change that. We've changed that for ourselves. Each one, like she says, teach one.
So, we hope you took notes. If you didn't, you got this video. Just run it back. It's a step-by-step way on how you can become more sovereign and how we can collectively become sovereign.
And become a real community,
Because-
not a neighborhood.
Right, and when we tout individuals up in the media who have made it,
Yeah.
we need to help each other. See, we need to be the collective. It is not a pipe dream. We can do this.
You can do this.
You can do this.
We're doing it right now.
That's right.
Your auntie and uncle, you know, we're straight. And, you know, thank you to the universe. Thank you to both of us. I thank her. She thanks me. It's all about love and making that first step. First, we identified with who we were. Then we cleaned up our credit. We knew that, you know, because of our situation and where we came from, in order to have the credit to do the things that we needed to do, we had to clean up the credit.
And then we just had the need to clean up the bloodline. We
That's
had
right.
the fervor. We want to clean up our bloodline.
And we want to honor our ancestors.
Yes.
We want to honor the families that we came from.
And we
That's
want to
so
honor
important.
you all too.
Most importantly.
See, that's what we need. We need more honor.
That's right.
We need more self-respect.
That's right.
We need more self-love.
You know, and as for you young people, hey, you have the ideals. You have the creativity. There's nothing holding you back ever but yourself. You can do just about anything within reason.
Well, why you say just about? What's
Because
reasonable?
you can fly as long as you're in a plane, okay? But you can't be, you know, you can't fly without the plane.
Okay,
So I
okay.
mean, let's be reasonable. Let's be base. Let's be truthful. All of us are not going to be basketball players. We're not going to be rappers, you know, and actors and whatever you see in the media, because the world is made up of not those people, but people like you and I. Like she told you, like she reminded you, that 85% of businesses that support this country our small businesses, our small businesses built on respect, built on love, built on supplying a need, servicing the people that are around you. It's time for us to get back to servicing ourselves.
We
Plain and
love
simple.
you. We hope it was as plain and simple.
Well, you got to keep it real. I mean,
Gotta keep it real.
because we're living in today. This is what the modern Niji does. We create, we cultivate, and we take over.
Let's do it. Let's be a collective.
That's right.
We'll see you soon.